Hey guys, I'm here with my huge birthday haul, and this might be more of an average haul for some of you, but for me this is a lot of stuff. This is probably the most I've ever gotten at one time. Hubby kind of told me to go nuts for my birthday, and I've warned him that truly going nuts would be a lot more damage than he thinks I could do at a craft store, but I did get a lot, and a lot of this is stuff that you guys have already seen, some older paper collections that I wanted to get before I couldn't find them anymore, and some basic supplies because I really want to start doing minis. So I will just go through this kind of quickly. I don't want to make this into 2 videos. The first thing, I'll start with Michael's, and to show you guys how far behind the times I am just now getting a crocodile, and I know I'm probably the last one, but I don't know, I guess I never wanted to spend that much money on it, and I finally had a 50% off that I didn't have anything in particular I wanted to use it for, so went ahead and picked up one of those. And like I said, just basic supplies. These are some tags in 2 different sizes, the Recollections brand, and some bags in 2 different sizes, Celebrate It brand. And I got some Tim Holtz corners for my minis. And I think that actually might be it for Michael's. Yeah. So next I'll do Joann's. I finally got the K & Company Flora and Fauna collection, which I have been lusting after forever. Purple's my favorite color, and I love anything with birds on it, and this is just so pretty. And Joann's had the paper and the embellishments on sale, 30% off, and then I had a coupon for 20% off your total. So got a really good deal on it. So pretty. I'm so happy to finally have it. And I got the designer pad. I love that. So pretty. Beautiful paper. And I got the little designer pad that I hadn't seen before I saw Karen's video. They've never had it at my Michael's, but when I went to Joann's they did have it. So it's just this awesome like ledger and graph paper with these beautiful images on it. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So I got that. I got the chip box, purple letters. Had to have those. These are, what are these called? Die cut stickers. That's what comes in the pack. And I got the ephemera pack. That's what comes in there. I wanted to pick up all of it while it was on sale. The die cut cardstock and vellum. The die-cut cardstock shapes, the adhesive chipboard, and the adhesive borders. I think these are the vellum borders. Oh, trying to watch the glare. So that, oh sorry guys, that is the Flora and Fauna collection. And I really wanted the Butterfly Garden collection by Pink Paisley, which was kind of hard to find, but I did finally find it on a website. Oh, what was it called? I ordered some from so many different places I'm finding it hard to keep track. It was called the Scrap Castle, and they're located out in California, and I picked up the 6x6 of those papers. So cute. And they also had the stamps, so I decided to get those. And I'm really glad because I just love every single one of these. So cute. And I really wanted the ephemera pack, but they didn't have that, so I found that on Etsy from a seller called Loves Old Stuff. I left a little card on there so I could tell you guys. The shipping was super fast on this. Like, it was the last thing that I ordered and the first thing that got here. So there's a ton of really cool little die cuts. I don't really have any like ephemera or die cuts. and I knew I wanted a ton for the minis, so I went ahead and got that. And what else? Oh, also on Etsy, I ordered from It's Always Fabulous, which I know you guys know about because that's how I found out about her. Again, the shipping was super fast. And I wanted to get, oops, some more of the Graphic 45 Once Upon a Springtime collection. So I just got the 12 by 12 sheets, which I won't go through because I've showed some of those on a previous video. And while I was at her shop, I saw the Graphic 45 Steampunk Debutante, which I hadn't seen before. I know it's older. Like I said, I'm behind the times. And I just loved the teal color in here. Just, oh, how pretty. Love that paper. I don't know how I'm going to cut this up. I just love that teal, so I had to have that. So pretty. So I picked that up, and oh, also to go with the Once Upon a Springtime, I got 2 of the cling stamps. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? There we go. So cute. I love the butterfly and the dragonfly. And this one as well. How cute is that little butterfly postage stamp? I know I'll get a lot of use out of that. And I think that's it from Etsy. Move my pile here. What else? Oh, I found a site called MidwestScrapbook.com, which I had never heard of before. You can get free shipping on orders of $40 or more, which I thought was really awesome. And the shipping was really quick, and the prices were really, really good. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say they have a lot of the newest stuff, but like I said, this was all older stuff anyway, but their prices were really, really good. Like, they were lower on pretty much everything that I was looking at when compared with like 2Ps. So I got just a bunch of random things. I got a couple of distress inks in pumice stone and old paper, trying to build up my collection of those. And of course I'm going to need more of the foams. So I got some of those. The Tim Holtz tiny paper clips. And remember how I was saying that I didn't have any ephemera and any die cuts? Well, now I have a ton. I kind of went crazy. These are the Glitz Whatnots Laced with Grace collection. And there's actually not, I mean, you can see how thin that is. There's actually not a ton in here. I was a little disappointed with that because it was really the same price as the K & Company ones, and these are just like chock full. This one is, what does it say? The Handmade Ephemera Pack. Love the little bird, had to have that. And this one is Life's Journey. Just all kinds of cool little tickets and little bits of things that I can use in my minis. And this one is, I can never remember, cut and paste. And the great thing about this one and, which one is it? Life's Journey. Both of these, everything in here is duplicate. You can see there's 2 of everything, which for someone like me is awesome because I always have a problem using stuff because I'm like, oh, if I use it, then I won't have it anymore, so I have to wait for the exact perfect place to use it. So I was really, really excited about this. And this one is, oh, I forgot already, the die cut one, or of course it's die cuts. The cut and paste die cuts. There are a lot of images in here that I feel like would go really well with the ABC Primer collection from Graphic 45, like that little red wagon in there, and the jacks. Just the colors and, you know, the sort of vintage images just really struck me like they would match really well. And from them I also got a LeBlanche, however it's pronounced, I'm really rusty on my French, a little script stamp because I didn't have one. So, oh, it goes this way. Does it go this way? Yeah. Not that it really matters, I guess, but... And this is it's a silicone stamp on a block of white foam. And I've never had one of these, so we'll see how I like that. And I got some of the little Seven Gypsies book boards that say "Life is Good." Very cute. And some Bo Bunny chipboard. These are actually just 6 little 6x6 refill pages for their binder albums, but I thought, you know, I could just use them just to make a mini out of, because it was really cheap. It was like $1.50 or something like that for this. So I picked that up. And also another chipboard album, which with this and my Maya Road haul, I am really set on the minis. I really need to actually get making them now because I've got plenty of chipboard. And what else? Last thing from them are these Airmail ephemera stickers by Melissa Francis. Really pretty. And like I said, their prices were really good. That whole, you know, pile of stuff from them was, I think, like 40 bucks. And, well, yeah, right at 40, and then I got the free shipping. So we'll kind of move you over a little bit so that we can get the mess out of the frame. There we go. And next is a little order from Unity. I got the Live What You Love stamp set. And I got it, I mean, I like them all. I love these butterflies. Live What You Love, You Make Me Happy, I Am a Believer. I love them all, but I got it primarily for this one, which says, You Are My Favorite, which is something I say to my hubby all the time. So I had to have that one. And I got an Itty Bitty. It's a flower, and then the sentiment says, A thing of beauty is a joy forever, which is a quote by John Keats. And I thought that was really pretty. And that was on sale. And then a couple of little freebies they sent. I got a snowflake and a little ghost. So that was nice. Freebies are always cool. And then, oh, and I almost forgot, also when I ordered from It's Always Fabulous, I got a couple of yards of some twill ribbon. This is May Arts ribbon. And this is in the celery color. And this is really pretty. I've not had any of their ribbon before, but I definitely like it a lot. And then I also got the champagne color, which looked kind of pinkish online, and it's actually, you know, really more champagne, just sort of a beigey color, which I like it better than the pinkish color, so. There's that. And we're down finally to the very last thing, which is a Wild Orchid Crafts order. And I was really impressed with how fast this came, because I ordered this along with everything else, and it was not even the last thing to arrive. It got here in like a week. I was really surprised. So I got a pack of 50 mixed color roses. These are the 1-inch size. Really, really pretty. I've never had any, you know, Wild Orchid or I Am Roses or any Prima that wasn't flat, you know, basic flowers. So I really wanted to get some of those to play with. And this is 100 mixed two-tone flowers in the 5/8 inch size. Really pretty. And as a bonus, they sent me these little orange cherry blossoms. And they're really, really cute. I wish I'd gotten some of these. I had them in my cart. I had some skeleton leaves in my cart, but it was one of the last orders I placed, and I had already bought so much other stuff that I decided I should cool it, so. And I also picked up some of this lace, which I absolutely love. This is the cream, and it's called, I'm not even going to try to say it. I hope you can, it's not going to focus very well. It's like Gapure, I don't know. But I just love it. I think it's so pretty. I got 2 yards of that, and I got 2 yards of the same lace in the black. Absolutely love that. And I think that's it, and I got it in under the time for one video. Yay, I'm so proud. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna go start playing with all my stuff. I'll see you later. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. Bye.